What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. And today I'm gonna do something a little different, something really cool. Right now I'm on my geek mode. I'm on my nerdy geek mode. All right. So all my geeks and nerds, come on in. We all one. We all family. Come on now. Right. Now we've all heard the expression. Well, we might some of them might have heard it, but there's an expression that goes, "What's good for the goose is good for the gander." Right. Meaning, what's good for one thing can usually be good for the whole, right? And that's a cool expression. But some time ago, I said, wait a minute. So a gander is what you would call a group of geese, okay? So it's a gander. A group of geese is called a gander. I said that's pretty cool. I thought to myself, so you know what? We have swarm of bees. You have a flock of birds, a school of fish. I said, I wonder, are there names? Are there actual names for groups of animals? Like instead of saying like a bunch of something or a group of or do they actually have names that would designated names for groups for animals? And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up what name would you give the group? Like, what's the animal group names, right? So I went on this website called almightyguru.com. It says animal groups. You type in animal group names on Google and it just shows up. And they actually have a collection of names for animal groups. All right, and I'm gonna read some. This is actually pretty cool. Some of these animals I never even heard of, and some of these names for the groups I definitely haven't heard of. So start with A. You go alphabetical order. A. Albatross, which is a bird with the largest wingspan. Right. The group name for albatross is rookery. 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 Alligators. What's the group name for alligators? Congregation. All right. Apes. Apes like gorilla, gorilla, orangutan, chimpanzee, all that stuff. What's the group name for ape? Shrewdness or troop. Now I've heard of troop before, but I've never heard of shrewdness. Shrewdness as in SHREWDNESS. Shrewdness or troop of apes. Okay? Antelope. Herd. Ants. You have colony, army, swarm, and nest. That's for ants. Asses, as in donkey. Another donkey is called ass. So asses. A group of asses. You throw them in a circle. I'm playing. A group of asses is called a pace, herd, or drove. Pace, as in PACE. Herd or drove. DROVE. Right? Ox. Ox. Ox is a bird. And a group of ox is called a colony, flock, or raft. Raft, as in like a makeshift boat. Raft. Yeah, raft. Baboons. A group of baboons is called a troop, or flange. I've never heard of a flange before. Flange, FLANGE, flange. Never heard that before. Bacteria, like the actual microorganism bacteria. A microorganism, bacteria. The group name is called a culture. So anytime you like in science lab and say a culture, like a bacteria culture, it's actually a group. Okay. Badgers, like the honey badger and all that stuff. It's called a seti or seat. Was it CETE? Colony, set, or company. Those are the four names for a group of badgers. Barracudas. A group of barracudas is called a battery. That's crazy. A group of barracudas is called a battery. Bats called a colony in a cloud. Bass is a fish. It's called a shoal. Bears. Now they get specific with this. Just a general group of bears. A general group of bears is called a sloth or a sleuth. All right, that's just bears in general. called a sloth and a sleuth. Sleuth as in Sleuth. Sleuth. And sloth as in Sloth. 7 Deadly Sins, all that stuff. Right? A group of bear cubs is called a litter. Makes sense. Beavers. It's called a colony and a family. Group of beavers is called a colony and a family. All right? I'm still in B. Bees, as in bees, like buzz. It's called a grist. Grist, as in Grist. Grist, hive, swarm, nest. Right now, here we go. Now we really breaking down now. We got birds, okay? Birds. A group of chick birds, like a group of baby birds or chicks. It's called a brood or a clutch. Okay? A group of baby birds or chicks called a brood or a clutch. A group of birds in flight is called flight. A group of game birds like hens and quails and all that stuff, like Cornish game hens and quails and all that stuff, and I forgot the other name for it. They're called a volary, a brace, plump, or a knob. What in the world? A group of game birds, small birds that you shoot for game, is called a volary, Volary, a brace, Brace, plump, Plump, and knob, Knob. I never thought of that one. Let's see. Birds on the ground. Now, do they mean birds on the ground like birds that can't fly? I think they mean birds that can't fly, like grounded birds like a kiwi, a emu, or ostrich. They can't fly. They're called a flock and a dissimulation. A group of ground birds is called a flock or a dissimulation. Okay. A group of seabirds. A group of seabirds is called a wreck. Wreck, as in WRECK, wreck. A group of bison called a herd. I know that one. Sorry about that, step on. Bitterns. What's bitterns? Hold on, let's look at bitterns. 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 I've never even heard of that animal. Tterns. Oh, okay. It's a bird. Okay. So a group of bitterns, because it's a part of the egret herrings family. Okay, so a group of bitterns is called a sedge. You spell it like a sedge as in SEDGE, or sage as in SEIGE. Okay. A group of bloodhounds, the dog, called a sute, SUTE. A group of bobolinks. What is a bobolink? The name sounds from, I've heard that name bobolink before, but I just don't remember what it is. Bobolink. Okay, go ahead. Excuse me. A bobolink is a bird. Okay. A group of bobolinks is called a chain. See. See. A group of buffalo called a herd, troop, gang, or obstinacy. Okay. A group of bullfinches, which is a bird, is called a bellowing. Bellowing as in BELLOWING. Bellowing. But bellow's like a low sound. Bellow. Let's see. A group of bullocks. Bullocks, I think it's a bird too. It's a wolf. Okay. A group of butterflies is called a flight or flutter. They actually have more. Let's see what the names they have for a group of butterflies. Group of butterflies. Oh, no, I don't have that. Never mind. Alright, so a group of buzzards. bird. It's called a wake. Camels is called a caravan, train, or flock. Capons is called a what's a capon? See, if I don't know something, I'll look it up. Capons. It's a bird. It's a rooster. It's a chicken. It's a male chicken like a rooster. It's called a mews. Mews. Caribou, which is a deer. Like caribou is a reindeer. Called a herd. Caterpillars is called an army. Cats like oh wow, this is cool. A group of cats in general is called a clouder, clutter, pounce, doubt or dolt, as in DOUT, nuisance, glorying, and glare. That's for cats in general. Okay, now kittens, like a group of kittens, is called a kindle, litter, or intrigue. What? A group of cats in the wild, like a group of cats in the wild, like in the jungle, is called a destruction. So if you see a group of cats, like a group of like small cats, I guess, it's called a destruction. Group of cattle is called a drove, herd, or team. A group of cheetahs. Cheetahs is an African cat. It's part of the big cat family. A group of cheetahs is called a coalition. A group of chickens in general. A group of chickens in general is called a brood or peep. Peep. Let's see. A group of chicks, baby chickens, is called a clutch or a chattering. Chinchillas is called a colony. Clams is called a bed. Cobras is called a quiver. Cockroaches is called an intrusion. You ain't lying about that. Cod, which is a fish, is called a lap. Coots is called a cover or a raft. Cows is called a kine, Kine. Coyotes is called a band. Crabs is called a cast. Cranes is called I already read that. Crocodiles is called a basque or float. Crows. Wow. This gotta be for Edgar Allan Poe. This gotta be from Edgar Allan Poe. A group of crows is called a murder, a horde, parcel, or storytelling. That's all about Edgar Allan Poe. Because crows and ravens are related. You know what? Let's do something. Let's go all the way. Let's go all the way to human. Let's see if we find human. Because we are part of Animal Kingdom. See, do they have human? Do they have human? They don't have humans. What? Why not? Man, y'all suck. Let's see. Greyhounds is called a leash, as in ELASH. Grasshoppers is called a cloud. Gorillas is called a band or troop. Goldfish. Goldfish is called a glint, GLINT, or troubling. Let's see. What else? I'm skipping down. Let's see. Pelicans is called a pod. Let's see. Peacocks is called I just saw it. Peacocks are called muster, as in MUSTR, ostentation, or pride. Ostentation of peacocks. Okay. Oxen is called a team, yoke, or drove. Owls, like whoo, it's called a parliament or a stare. Makes sense. I see that. Mosquitoes is called a scrouge. A scrouge of mosquitoes. That's funny. Let's see. Let me do one more. Let's see. Ooh, ravens. Ravens is called an unkindness or storytelling. Like Allan Poe, of course. Rhinoceros is called a crash or stubbornness. Wow. That's crazy. Sardines is called a family. Wow, this is crazy. Anyway, that's just some of the stuff just caught my attention, and just like that's actually pretty neat. I just caught me off guard. So let me look it up. Let me just
get into my fun bag. So that's something for y'all. So whenever y'all see some animals and say, oh, it's a group of something, here's some of the actual names for a group of that particular animal. Okay? So if you see a bunch of crows, it's a murder of crows or storytelling of crows. Alright? So hope you enjoy that. I'll catch you later. Leave a comment down below, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll catch you later. Peace.